There we are. Here we are. How are we doing? Let me get this straight now. Why is going to the rest of the evening? There we go. How are we doing, guys? Welcome to the Hoppins 2025 live stream. It's the first live stream we've done for quite a while, so appreciate you all coming in. 14 in the house. That's a good start. Thank you very much. We'll give it a couple of minutes and see if there's any stragglers coming in before we kick off. But hope you're all well. It's what are we on? Everything coming through live. Okay on this sound, guys. If you can let me know if everything's all right on the sound. I've done about 5 million tests on this sound, literally right up until about 7:30, and about just after 7:30, my mic died. This just literally give up the ghost, and I slightly panicked, but it's all right now. Hopefully we're all right now. Let's have a look. Where are we? We got NFC 208. Can't wait for the Hoppins. They're on Saturday. Fantastic. It's going to be a scorcher this week if this weekend's up in the northeast. Evening, Rob Chamberlain in 3 boosters at the Hoppins. Fantastic. We're going to go through the lineup. And we are going to go through all the opening times, the guide to prices, parking, all kinds of things like cash points, food and drink. We're going to go through the new for 2025, the Hoppins Village Experience, which is bringing 3 areas together to create an overall experience this year. So we're going to go through that as well. And we're going to go through the new rides as well as some returning old favourites. So yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Let's have a look. It's are we coming through? We're coming through okay. Let's have a look. Are we buffering, guys? Just give me we seem to be alright. Seems to be alright there. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get the chat on the this. There we go. Got chat. Evening Slothy Vlogs. Are we good? Yeah. Thanks. Thank you very much for that. Dave's taking the piss as usual. Shouldn't you be still trying to upload gears, Dave? Evening, Sean. Thanks very much for joining us. Good to have you in. Evening, Rob. Fairground 7 Media. Evening, Aaron. Let's have a look. Evening, Reese. Good to have you in, mate. Good evening, Sean Anderson too. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for modding. We got anybody else in there? Sorry, it's a bit rusty. It's been a while. It's been a while. Right, let's dive into it, guys. Let's dive into it. Right, so obviously the Hoppins Europe's largest funfair opens its doors yet again at the Town Mall in Newcastle. If you're already not, if you're not aware, if you are aware, you'll have been looking forward to this, like I have for months, as we all do every year, because it is my favourite funfair. I've said this many times. It is my favourite UK funfair of them all. As far as for me, the layout of the ground, the selection of rides, the add-ons like the festival village experience that we're going to talk about later, that they've started about 2 years ago since Crow's Entertainments took it over. The northeast is just fantastic anyway. It's always great to be up there. Parking right outside the event entrance. And it's open till 11 o'clock. What more can you want? What more can you want? Right, let me see if I can make this work. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Hang on. Pointing. There we go. 2025 poster for the Hoppins, guys. So it opens this Friday. Destroying the set. Opens this Friday, 20th of June. Opens at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is quite usual for the Hoppins. But if you're thinking of going for 2 o'clock, I've been a lot of years at 2 o'clock on the opening day, and not everything is open. Some stores are still getting putting the finishing touches to stuff and X, Y, and Z. So don't expect everything to be singing and dancing at 2 o'clock. It's going to be a tough build up for them, I think, this week with the weather, because the weather tomorrow is expected to just literally heat wave. Dave. Can you time out? Oh, you can put using timeout and everything. Right. So yeah, 2 o'clock opens on Friday. It is forecast to be absolutely scorching on Friday. If you've not been to the Hoppings before, it is there's a huge car park on the town moor at Newcastle, right outside the event. Parking is £4 online. I think it was £4 last year and the year before. Online, it's £4. Go to the Hoppings website where you can pre-book your parking. If you don't pre-book your parking, turn up on the day, £5 for your parking, which I don't think is bad. When you look at some of the theme parks and amusement parks that we've got in this country that are charging between £12 and £20 for parking, is an absolute scandal. So £5 for parking, you can't argue with that. And there's plenty of it. And it's well organised as well, I should say. There's plenty of stewards and people to help you, because it's a big site. It is a big site if you've not been before. Yes, Dave. 11 in. Oh no, hang on. I've got 18. I've got 18 here. I'm a bit behind the chat. So thanks very much again for joining us, guys. A lot to get through. Today. So opening times 2 to 11 on the Friday. Weekend 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. Gotta love those 11 p.m. finishes. So it's a free admission event. There's nothing to pay to get into the event itself. You can just literally walk into the event. There is security, and I think there are sort of bag searches going on. It could be random, but the last time I was there, security were very, very hot on visitor safety, and there were bag searches going in. Let's have a look, see if we catch them in the chat, because there'll be a lot of people with lots of other bits of information as well that I want to try and get in. Evening, Mason. Been waiting for this since it finished last year. Yeah. Are you going? I take it you're going this year. Evening, Witch Lady. Good to have you in. Going on Sunday. Fantastic. I think Sunday might be a bit quieter, so you might be all right on the Sunday. I know these most places term family day as a Sunday, but I think it'll be a really good atmosphere on the Sunday, especially in the evening. The afternoon is the evening. Is CX? I'm going to say Callum. Is it Callum? CX. I'm going to say Callum. Because I'm old. I was born today, just walking past on the field, shorts and t-shirt. Yeah, I remember 2023. I think it was, and they built up in that heat wave, almost as hot as it was hotter actually, I think, than what we've had so far. But from tomorrow, it's going to get really hot, and they built up in the heat wave. And I went on the Friday, and I think I did 4 laps of the ground, and I was literally ready to pass out by the end of it. Plenty of slush, plenty of water. If you're going, guys, take plenty of water. There'll be plenty of water on sale everywhere. Around the ground. We'll get onto food and drink in a bit. What ghost trains are going this year? Now, I've got a list. It's not an official list, because correct me if I'm wrong, I've not checked it in the last 5-6 hours, the Hoppings Facebook page, but I have not seen an official ride list or a ride map this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if I've missed anything. But in terms of ghost trains, we've got David Irvin is back with his cracking ghost train. As soon as you get into the Hoppings, it's usually there on the right-hand side as you face the carousel, right in front of the gallopers, rather. It's right on the right-hand side there, and it's double like a ghost train. Can't believe it. Absolute stunner. It is absolute stalwart of the lineup, David Irvin's train there. Philip Cooper. I believe Philip Cooper is a new train. It's a new ghost train that we've got this year. So there are a couple of ghost trains, I believe, that are going this year. I'm just having a quick look now as we go through. So I'm just looking at the ghost trains. I know Terror Towers is rumored to be going up there. I don't know that anyone's seen it on site. Like I say, as far as I'm concerned, the ride lineup hasn't been officially confirmed, but I've got this from a reliable source. This full lineup, thereabouts. William Cowie's Ghost Train will be there, brand new, up to in the lineup for this year. But Terror Towers, I wish I had a picture of it ready to go, but you know me, guys. 5 years on the channel. It's one of the first ghost trains that we went on, and we've supported it ever since. Max is fantastic. The way he's built that train up. It gets a lot of stick because it's a big old train, and he's had it for 5 years. And the stuff he's added to it in terms of lighting and animatronics, and on the outside, and there's so much more coming on that ride. But it's just time. It's just time. But he's constantly just working away at it, and I love it. I'm thrilled to bits to see it making its Hoppings debut this year. I just wish I could be there to see it myself, because I think it'll do well. It'll do really well up there, Terror Towers. So we've got, I believe it's four trains. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I believe there is 4 trains. Jamie Whiting's train won't be there this year, is my understanding. And Aidan Leach's is my understanding that Aidan won't be there with Ghost Train XL this year. Again, let me know in the chat, guys, if I'm wrong. In fact, let's catch up on the chat a little bit. Let's have a look. Like and subscribe. Cheers, Dave. There you go. Doing a mod's job. That's I like that. Thank you. Where are we up to? Make sure you have your walking legs on. Yeah, Robbie. If it's your first time going to the Hoppings, it is great for getting the steps in. I think it was about 19,000. I think I've done one year. It could have been the first time I went when I actually measured it. It is a big old fair, the Hoppings, and you're not going to just do one lap of it. You're just going to be darting here and darting there. And as content creators know, you just literally go around in circles, just trying to capture everything at all times of the day and night, because it's such an atmospheric fair. Some great shots to be had at the Hoppings. I'm walking through it today. I'll say 4 more. Wow. Yeah, I think it's 4. Let's have a look. Dave's guys Hoppings video ready. Yeah, we'll be putting out some Hoppings content as well. Recycled, I think is the term, not rehashed. Definitely not rehashed at all. Recycled. Going green. Ride UK going green. Carbon footprint. Yeah, we're just going to rehash our content from last year. And some new content, because I've got all the original raw files, so we'll get some of that going. Let's have a look. Terror Towers, yeah, Sean, be great to see. Are you going up there, Sean? Sean Anderson too. I take it you're going up there, are you? Evening, Tony. Good to have you in. Prime slush. Let's have a look. Yeah, Robert, the skyline is going to look incredible. 3 boosters, the drop tower that we've got coming. Is it Skyfall? Did they change the name of this drop tower? Because I've seen Nuclear Freefall and then I've seen Skyfall further on. Did they change the name of it a few months back? Rob will know. Looking forward to riding Screamer. Fantastic. Evening, Dave Newbiggin. Good to have you in, mate. Yes, Reese. It's Terror Towers is just amazing. It is. Dave, Jamie Weissens is going. That'd be good to see it there, because it goes every year. I wish you'd take the ski jump back. I wish we could get Jamie Whiting's ski jump back up there, because that's fantastic to have up at the Hoppings. That cracking machine. Let's have a look. Rock Rage, I believe no Rock Rage this year. Let me go through while we're there, guys. We've got Air going up maybe down to Zero Star shape. We've got Atmosphere, Apollo 13, John Bagnall, the Booster Max. Stanley Reeves is Bungie. Taylor's Booster Max is there. Shaw's Fighter, the Tivoli Extreme. Also, Shaw's Walser will be there. Razmataz. Miami Trip 3. Like I said, the two Ghost Train, David Evans, Philip Cooper. Kent Littlenhurst, Super Bob. Tony Littlenhurst, Oxygen will be there. A very unique machine. Very unique machine that. We've got, Skyfall. I've got here. Tom Matthews, the new drop tower. New Funtime drop tower, 80 meters, I believe it is. You can see, I don't know, that is it. I've got a picture of it somewhere here. Let's have a look. There we go. That's the hastily from their Facebook page, from the Skyfall Facebook page. Go and give it a follow, guys. 80 meters. That's going to look sensational at night. That above the skyline at the Town Moor, absolutely stunning. Got AB Danter's Magic Mouse. Jamie Clark's Super Bowl. Clark's Kickdown, the KMG Freakout. Clark's Waltzers. Clark's Twist. Jamie Clark's Twist. Sea Storm. There'll be Olay is returning to the Town Moor, which we. Cheers, Rob. Yeah, they changed the name. They said nuclear. Yeah, I think in the current situation, it's probably a good idea. Yeah, that was a very wise move, I think, on their part. Evening, Carl. Good to have you in. Parking on site is a nightmare. Getting off, no marshalling to get you off. There is street parking, 5 minutes walk away. I park on site a few years, but never again. I've never had a problem, though, to be honest. But I suppose it depends what time, because I'm normally there 2 o'clock or just before. I'm parked out on the road outside waiting for them to literally open the car park at 10 to 2 or 2 o'clock. And I'm usually off the site when it's quiet of an evening, because we're just busy just filming away and stuff. And it's all right. It is, because of the size of the site, it is quite a big site to get off. And yeah, I take your point there with the marshalling to get you off. I just follow the car in front. There's usually about 20-30 cars all going at the same time anyway, constantly off site as the evening draws to a close. But yeah, I just follow the car in front, and it seems to take ages getting off site, because you have to go all the way around the back to get back onto the main road. Let's have a look. Where are we? I can't say I went for a walk down there before. It's Jamie Clark's Super Bowl, right? I couldn't tell the payback. Yeah, it'd be Jamie Clark's Super Bowl, and it's William Clark's Freakout on there. Are you going, Aaron? I believe you're going on. Are you going for a couple of days? Very jealous. Very, very jealous. Making a 276-foot drop. That's yeah, take that, Hyperia. No, Dave. No, we're not going there. Not getting involved in that storm in any way, shape, or form. Hangover. I'm going. Yes, I believe Reactor Superstar is going. Let's have a look. What? Yeah, say Sea Storm. If you've not ridden Sea Storm, just get on it. That's all I've got to say on that. Just get on it. There's not, there's pointless be going on about it. Just literally get on Sea Storm. Gallopers, Brett Graham. I'm assuming Brett Graham's Gallopers are the ones that you see as you come into the entrance, and to the entrance to the Hoppings. So we've got Billy Freeman's Walser, Keith Turner's Walser, Rolling Thunder. I think Turner's Walser, isn't it? Rolling Thunder. Keith Turner's Tagada. I believe that's the Odeon one, isn't it? What a show that puts on. You'll never see that waiting for riders. That'll have a queue all day and all night, right the way through the run. That's a very, very popular Tagada. Rightly so. Proper atmosphere. IceJet, obviously still one of the lineup. Reeves, Terence Reeves, IceJet. Iconic machine. Iconic Berters on Matterhorn. That's untouched I think in next level in terms of thrill rides. Doesn't matter if it's higher, faster, whatever. The experience, the IceJet experience, and back me on, guys, if you're in the chat and you've done it. If you've not done IceJet, if you've not seen IceJet, that is a one-off experience. IceJet, highly recommend it. Missing it desperately the last couple of years. Key Turner's license to Thrill Frogs. They'll be there. Lincoln Gore's Frogs, Joker Frogs be there. Good set. Alan Crow's Dodgems. Don Sappo Frogs. Kayla Mulhern will be there. Robinson's Tagada as well. Jordan Kroll's Rotor. Billy Freeman's Rotor. Police Academy Funhouse. Lincoln Gore's, I think it's Triangle Amusements. I believe that's the first time it's going. Now, having not been there last year, I can't confirm that, but I believe it's the first time the Police Station Funhouse has actually attended the Hoppings, which again, machine from the Northwest, be great to see it up there. More the merrier. Vortex, Joe Manders, that's the roundup, I believe, Amanda's roundup. Jamaica Extreme, Elliot Crow, is that the Miami? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Jumbo Circus, Stokes' circus, usually at Trafford Centre. Looking forward to getting back to Trafford in the summer. But yeah, Jumbo Circus there. Gilbert Chadwick's Funhouse, Pirate Funhouse, also Gilbert Chadwick Jr. Clayton Hackett's Top Spin. The UK's only travelling Top Spin still. I think it is. McKay's Dodgems, quite a few Dodgems. Wilkinson's Dodgems. Curtis Eddy's Fusion, the Confolding Group Extreme. Now, I believe that is its first time up at the Town Mall this year. Which would be good to see that, because we've seen that, I think that debuted at Hull, didn't it, 2-3 years ago? We've seen it, I believe, at the Indoor Fair in Liverpool, and obviously it's been travelling around and about. But it'll be the first time, I think, that the Hoppings. Yes, Dave. We'll see. I'll see you at Hull. Yeah, I'll meet you at Megaspin. I'll save you a seat. Ray Wilson's Rhythm Dancer Miami. Is there a load of runaway trains? William Gallagher's Sheldon Lock. Crow's Spinning Coaster. Absolute banging spinning coaster. That Crow's fantastic. The massive Ferris wheel, once again from is it Jan DeConing's wheel. Robinson's Dodgems, Rolling Thunder runaway train. Now, it's not the standard runaway train model. It's if you've seen it, I think it's Rolling Thunder Railroad or Big Thunder Railroad. Different layout, different manufacturer. It's a cracking. Next to Seastorm, it's usually next to Seastorm. If you go looking for it and you're up there, guys, highly recommend that back seat. It's a cracking. I love it. I do love it. Frozen Coaster, John Wheatley, Outer Limits. John Wheatley, not done the Outer Limits. Has anybody in the chat done the Outer Limits? I know Dave's done the Outer Limits. Because I recently watched Dave's Hull vlog. Where he's on the Outer Limits and nearly got launched across Walton Street. Andrew Robinson's Funhouse, Stuart Robinson's Funhouse, Henry Chipperfield's Lighthouse Slip, which I'm assuming, again, that's Henry Chipperfield's. We've got just getting my bearings. Cakewalk, yeah, the vintage cakewalks there. Well worth a go, actually. If you've not done a cakewalk, God, it's been years since I've done a cakewalk, but yeah, really well presented machines. That's what I love about the Hoppings. There's a great mix of modern, thrill, family, vintage machines, game stalls, and all the rest of it. And it's just it's unbeatable. It is. I really think it's unbeatable. Another runaway train, Robert Hill. 3D Ice Palace, Billy Hill. Crow's Waltzer, Energy Storm. I think that's Energy Storm, Ryan Crow's Waltzer. And the Ghost Trains, William Cowie's and Max Cubbins. Both new Ghost Trains for this year as well. Magic Circus, Terence Reeves, the gigantic, massive funhouse. and it's good to see. Although I thought this had been here before. Neil Pont is taking his massive, I think it's 3 or 4 story Bavarian funhouse to the Hoppings, and it's saying here that it's new. But I thought that Neil had been there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sean Anderson might know, or Rob Chamberlain, or anyone else in the chat that has spotted Neil's funhouse there in the past. Dante's Extreme. It's not on the list, but like I say, it's not an exhaustive list, and I've not seen an official ride list. So anyone that's been there physically and seen it, by all means, pop it in the chat. Bar open to the public. There are some bars there. Usually, is it the Moose Bar? The Moose Bar, that's off to the right. As you walk round to the right when you go in, it's literally on its own off to the right with some toilets there, I think. But there's the festival village, Hoppings Village Experience, they're calling it this year. Before we go into that, let's catch up on the chat. Jimmy Martin's Ghost Train is now on the ground, set up. Fantastic. It's good to see. That's 5 then. I would say that's 5 Ghost Trains, unless one's dropped out. Remains to be seen. Which lady, me and my nephew are going on the bungee. We went on it a few years ago and never have been on it since. You're braver than I am. In that case, you are braver than I am. No. That's just a hard no. Hard no. 2 weeks. Aaron, you're not having 2 weeks of the Hoppings. I wish I was, to be honest. But I'll get there another year. Be good to see everyone's content. Speaking of which, there'll be a lot of recycled content coming from Ranch UK, and I think a few other content creators not able to make it this year. Back me up on that, Dave. Let's have a look. No, Fusion debuted. Oh, right, okay. That's the one, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Hashtag drama. Air Raid's been announced. It will be going good. That's right, yeah, because Air Raid is going on the old... Is it going on the old Top Star pitch? Am I right in thinking that? Which is next to but one to Air. Yeah, always some surprises going to Hull and these fairs. Can't wait to see what does go to Hull this year, and Goose. New layout for the ride. Oh, I look forward to seeing that. Actually, I look forward to seeing it. Big wheel, yeah. Jan de Koning's big wheel. Is New York going, Aaron? I've not heard that, but I know it's down your neck of the woods nowadays. But yeah, that'd be fantastic if New York's going, because pre-rides for let's have a look. I might get free rides fly. Yeah. Unlimited rides on the Walser, Dave. Any Walser. Yeah. Hello, unlimited off rides. That's what it is. Unlimited off rides. So right, that is pretty much give or take your lineup. Keep it in the chat. If I've missed anything, keep it coming in the chat. If you know you've heard anything on the grapevine that's going, or any new additions or last minute changes, especially if you're up in the northeast, because which I know a lot of you are. Let's have a look. So the Hoppings Village Experience brings together 3 of the festival like areas that they've introduced in the last few years. If you've been to the Hoppings before last year and the last couple of years, you'll remember Feast Street, which is the gourmet food area, which then goes on to the like the live lounge area, which is like live music, local bands playing throughout the day. So if it rains, if the sun's too strong, you can get under sort of like undercover. And they take the sides off these like big massive bell tents that they have with live music playing. We can just chill out throughout the day with your food, with drinks, anything. In terms of drink, they literally will have anything: beers, champagne, wine, I think spirits. Don't go. Having never drank at the Hall because it's about a 4-hour drive from me. I couldn't confirm, but I know they have a lot of cocktails and stuff like that, and all the fancy stuff there as well. New on the food front this year is the yellow bus catering, which I think I've seen this before. And again, Sean Anderson might know. About 5 years ago, I think it was the first year of the Trafford Centre, the Summer Social. They had an American school bus there that was converted into a food truck, and I'm pretty sure, looking at the pictures, that this might be it. They're going to be selling, doing pizzas, doing proper fresh pizzas there out of this converted yellow American school bus. It's going to look fantastic. Really, it's just going to look amazing. Do you think they'll bring Martin Draper's Frogs? Good evening, DJ Tiger XXL. Good to have you in. What time are we on? 30 seconds. The time goes so fast. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, I know I'm waffling a lot, but I want to try and get as much information out as I can and keep up with the chat as well. Hit the like button. If you're new to Rise UK, we'll be doing regular streams on various topics, various big fairs, and various other just random lives over the course of the next few months. And we'll be developing the live streams, but more about that in another stream because I don't want to go off on a tangent. But yeah, if you can hit the subscribe button, that'd be great. And if you can share the live, that'd be even better. That would be even better. That'd be 3 Bobs, 3 Bobs, and triple Bob at the Hoppins. New York goes to the Hoppins, and you've got Kent's Bob there as well. And who's the? I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot now, aren't I? Who else? Whose other Bob is going? My memory's terrible, these guys. It really is. I can picture it. It's not. I want to say Dalton Taylor, but I'm not sure I should. Is that right? Is it Dalton Taylor? No, I don't know. Which I need this week over quickly. Cannot wait for Sunday. I bet you can't, especially with the weather forecast as it is, and the Hoppins returning to the full lineup again. Freddie Stokes Caterpillar Coaster's going. Awesome. Get yourself on Harness's Big Thunder Railroad family coaster. You won't regret it. Fantastic. Crazy Frog is doing a haul this year. Oh, okay. Not Rocky Dave. I don't think so. I think I've been to the Hoppins more times in the last 3 years than the Rocky has. It just seems to have disappeared. The last GA attractions, amazing machine. Quick plug if you want to see our 2023 vlog from the Hoppins, where the Rocket debuted at the event for the first time in the UK. Go and check it out. But yeah, it disappeared. I don't know whether it did a few festivals afterwards or it's gone abroad now. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But yeah, absolute unit of a machine, that. Crazy Bulls, I don't believe Crazy Bulls are there. I've not seen them on the lineup, and I don't remember seeing them as a regular part of the lineup to the Hoppins. I'm trying to wrap my brains now. Goose, yeah, I've seen them there. I think that's the only time that they come near me up in the northwest, really. Aside the big fairs, but I can't remember them actually being at the Hoppins. The Crazy Bulls. Are they there, Rob? Absolutely amazing. I should have done this live from the town hall, shouldn't I? Normally we do have the map. We do have the map of the Hoppins with the ride lineup confirmed, but not as yet. If it does come out, keep an eye on our Facebook page for Ride UK because we'll share it on there. Definitely share it on there. Rob says some massive gaps still on the ground, so this will definitely be one of the biggest fairs we've seen in years. Yeah, I think it's undebeatable. I don't care what anyone says. It's personal opinion. I just think the Hoppins is unbeatable. And I've said year after year after year, the last 3-4 years since Crows took over, the festival angle of the event needs to be expanded. This needs to be a real Funfair festival music style event. I think there's plenty more scope to have the music take more of a bigger role in the event to draw even more people in. I think the future of the Hoppins is just off the scale, on a European level, I would say. Not there isn't already. Europe's largest funfair, obviously. Right, McKay's new cool. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen. I'll have a search and check that out. Not for the Midnight Express is returning. Is that Ryan Pearson's or is that? It's not Ashley Rogers anymore. Is it Barker's? Barker's have got. I always get confused between the two Midnight Express Matterhorns. Autistic Soldier, no problem at all, mate. No problem at all. It's been a while. Everyone's waited long enough. Back by no demand. Cheers. Thanks for that. Thank you very, very much. Yes, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. We're there's gonna be again. We'll be doing more live streams. They'll probably pop up as and when. To be honest, I don't want to commit to sort of weekly or a certain day, a certain time. They'll pop up as and when, but I'll give everyone as much notice as I can. Madsen McKay Super. Oh, okay. Camera live streaming. It is literally Enthusiast Safari up there at 2 o'clock. They may as well fire a starting pistol because there'll be a lineup of GoPros and 360 cameras like you wouldn't believe. And if I was going, I'd be there at 2 o'clock as well. It's the Hoppings is a really, very popular event, and it is a pissing contest to get the first vlog up. I know usually the first vlog up is probably the first three. I'd say the first three vlogs when I'm not there. But yeah, it is the usual nonsense and excitement for content creators at these big fairs. Sean said I did do Apollo 13 at the Trafford Centre 1st of January. I saw that. Go and check Sean Anderson 2's channel out, guys. A lot of Trafford Centre content, build-ups and stuff. I look at his channel all the time for to see what's going to be at what fair, if I'm thinking of going anywhere in the Manchester Northwest area. 3 men. Okay. My favourite is, all man's up, it is Barker's that have bought Ashley Rogers' Midnight Express Matterhorn, isn't it? I'm sure it's Barker's that have bought it off in the last year or so. That's my favourite. That's probably my second favourite Matterhorn in the UK, and it's very, very close to IceJet for me. Crash Test being built, so that means 3 Crash Test up there as well. My God, there's literally what isn't going. Is there anything for any fairs left in the rest of the UK? Mac 5, not sure. Don't think Mac 5 is there. Don't think is it still in the UK? Mac 5. Not too sure now. You've got obviously Taylor's Booster Max, as we were just talking about. John Bagnall's Apollo 13 there as well. It is they are proper extreme rides, and Apollo 13, not taking anything away from Taylor's, but Apollo 13 having the theming and the way John Bagnall has set that ride up. I saw videos of it last year, tried to get there, couldn't get there. The nighttime shots of Apollo 13 are just out of this world. Really are. Absolute stunning machine. Cheers, Rob. I remember you saying going on Monday for 3 days. I remember the first time I went to the Hoppings was 2019, and I did do 2 full days there. Stayed overnight, did 2 full days there. Absolutely stunning. I just fell in love with it, and it's still my number 1 ground to this day. And it's great to see more and more machines on the event developing as it has been. Cheers, Rob. Terror Towers confirmed. That live on live. This. It's a man on the ground. Great stuff. It's good to see Max up there. He deserves it. Really deserves it with Terror Towers. The amount of work that's gone into that is just insane. I thought Mac 5 is abroad. Oh, you're not going to the Hopping. I'm confused now. Doesn't take much these days. Skywalker, yeah. And I think you're right. It's probably just it's in storage somewhere, maybe, or maybe we'll see it again. Maybe we won't. I suspect we will. Maybe we will. And UFC 2, I'm all right, actually. I'm all right. um, out of practice setting all this nonsense up. I've tidied the shelves. Um, you know, Tango Man, good to have you in, Tango Man. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Will you be vlogging the Hoppings? Unfortunately not. It's a good 3.5 hours away from me, and I can't get there this year. I just can't. Obviously, I wish everyone that's going there have a fantastic time. Content creators look forward to seeing all the videos and the vlogs and the photos and all the stuff that goes with this event, because it is covered from literally every angle, as all these big fairs are. Yes, it would be nice to see Dance Superstar up there as well. But just finishing off on the, like I say, I got distracted. Easily done, guys. Hoppings Village Experience. So we've got the music, we've got the food, gourmet food from literally lots of European food. There, Greek. We've got Spanish food. We've got also got Indian food, Chinese food, all noodles. Everything is there. We've also got the live lounge with the music. There is also a kids club there. It's not a babysitting service. I just put that disclaimer in. I'm not advocating just dump your kids there. There is a kids club there where the kids can meet and greet their favourite characters, Disney characters, Superman, Marvel, all that sort of stuff, which I think is fairly new. I think that is new, possibly new for this year. Probably new for this year, that part. But bringing all those elements together, they've rebranded it as the Hoppings Village Experience, and I hope that grows. That needs to grow, not at the expense of machines, obviously, but there is a lot of ground there that they can use, and I love seeing stuff like this. It's almost like a summer Hyde Park, but a lot friendlier to content creators. Anyway. So ride prices, I'm hearing around about £5-6 for your sort of middle of the road rides. That prices will be subject to change as the days goes on, and a lot of people don't agree with that, but it works both ways. If the ground's really quiet, if it's the forecast is bad later in the run, they will drop the prices to get more people in. Vice versa, if they're absolutely ram-packed and the sun's shining, they need to make their money back, because these rides don't just turn up from around the corner. They're coming from all areas of the country, from down south, and they're big, heavy machines on a lot of lorries. So yeah, the good thing about the Hoppings is it is free admission, like all these big fairs, and you just set your budget accordingly. That's what we all do. That's what I do. You can take your own food and drink there, but I guarantee you'll take one whiff of the food there, and you'll be spending. You'll be spending. Rob saying, if you count all the Caterpillars and Runaway Trains, that's 10 coaster credits for those Thuzies. Yeah. I'd probably still. I think those 10 coasters are probably more reliable than Hyperia, I'd say. But we're not going to get onto Thorpe Park. Don't try and distract me. I'm not going to go on a theme park tangent tonight. Not tonight. We'll be saving that possibly for the next one. Let's have a look. Tango, circumstances have changed. I need to be at home a little bit more the last couple of years, so it's difficult for me to get out at the moment. So we're going to be going down the line of making more content. I'll be making more review content from here, doing more live streams from. We'll be doing sort of drone videos and stuff like that. I will be still vlogging. We will be getting out, but it'll be at the moment local stuff. At the moment, there's a lot of local stuff coming up. We've got a big event just down the road from me for the summer. Big summer festival with a lot of machines. So there's lots of the indoor fairs coming back to Liverpool, 10 minutes down the road from me. And Silcox and Trafford Centre opening next month for the summer event. We've got Hayton Park opening, loads of stuff northwest. So it will be sort of coming back, but at the moment it's just we're going to mix it in with a lot of live stuff, live streams, and it's good to chat with you guys. I like having a chat with the Pepsi Max. My Pleasure Beach, is it going to focus? Is it going to focus? No, is it balls? Oh, there we go. Just a bit, yeah. So yeah, that's going to be it going forward. So yeah, thanks for your support and sticking with us. I really do appreciate everyone that's stuck with the channel, because there has been some big gaps. So you know, I appreciate it, guys. But we're back. We are back. Evening, David. Just seeing this bubble. Hope you're well. Yes, David. Hope you're okay. Hope Thornton went well. The gala day up at Thornton with Shaw's. Anyone not familiar? Shaw's Amusements up at Thornton Cleveley's gala last weekend with a big fair. Good that I couldn't get to it because the weather. I think the weather was all right up there, but I went I think it was the year before, and we got some cracking shots up there because it is a beautiful area up at Thornton there. Water ride. This will go down a tree. Do you know what? Yeah, log flume. Anyone know why a log flume hasn't been to that? Or maybe it has. Maybe it has. But something like Stokes Jungle River. Interesting one. Never thought of that, to be honest. It's never crossed my mind. But imagine a log flume there this year. License to print money. Let's have a look. Let's get the chat. £10 is confirmed to the Bombers. Standard, isn't it, Rob? To be honest, it's been £10 for I think the last 2-3 years, and this is pretty much at the big fairs. I think bar Goose, which can go a bit crazy. But in terms of Hull and stuff, I think £10 max is pretty standard the last few years for these big Fanbury Booster maxes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Oxford St Giles is another case in point, another bucket list fair for me. One day I will get there. One day I definitely will get there. Crow's New Ride, yeah, was what we were saying, Mason. I did mention it. I'd rattled off a lot of machines there. But yeah, the Confolding Group Extreme. Looking forward to seeing the videos of that, especially at night, because I believe the lighting package is fantastic. Where's Walter Craig? I don't know. Where's Aaron? What have you done with him, Dave? Have you banned him? Have you banned you? Don't be banning Aaron. No. We're going to go on for another 10 minutes or so, 10-15 before we wrap it up. Locals need the attention of Big Thursday. Exactly. They do. But then, in my mind, the fairs that go to the Hoppings all form part of these local fairs as well. And when the local fairs are quiet and, you know, they're flooded out with rain all the way through last month or whatever, it's these big fairs where it's their chance to make that money back. Swings and roundabouts, you might say. That made me laugh. It's okay. Fantastic. Oh, thank you very much. Hear that, Dave. Tango Man, fantastic. Cannot wait for your vlogs again. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone that's supporting the channel and is continuing to support the channel. It does not go unnoticed, because it's been a difficult couple of years, as I'm sure it has for many people. But yeah, we are back. I'm determined we're going to rebuild it. We're also on TikTok, by the way. We're also on TikTok. That's interesting. But I think we've just hit 1,500 followers on TikTok. We've been on there just over 2.5 months. So yeah, there's a lot more content on there. Different kind of content, I think, for TikTok. I'm still getting to grips with it. Talking to Pepsi, no, I won't deviate, Rob, because I'm nearly 50. We don't deviate from anything this time of stage in life. It's just the standard Pepsi Max, cold as, plenty of ice. So, where's what celebrating birthdays on his own? Yeah, I did. Just quickly, Dave's he's just determined to drag me away from the topic. But you wait, Stratton, until his live's over. Yeah, I did celebrate Valhalla's birthday online. I think I was the only person in the country to celebrate Valhalla's birthday online. A few sort of late on in the evening, must have got reminded somehow. But yeah, Valhalla, world's biggest indoor water ride at the time, 25 years old on, or was it Sunday? Saturday, could have been Saturday, was it? Yeah, and Pleasure Beach obviously not asked, but yeah, more on that in another live stream. Did you see the BBC programme yesterday? Yes, I did see it. I saw it. I just caught it by accident, actually. It came up on, I think it was, I was watching something else on iPlayer, and it was on the iPlayer from the morning, and I watched it. We're not going to go into that. It's, usual nonsense, isn't it? But yeah, we're not going to go into that because we'll be it'll tomorrow. Used to be a log flume rapid. Did the Dave? All right. I'd like to see. I think I'd like to see a log flume more than rapids. There. I know just down the road. I should mention also, if you first time at the Hoppings, you can't go to the Hoppings thing without knowing that Ocean Beach Pleasure Park is literally 20 minutes away, and it's a fantastic ride selection there with the tap and play fun cards. Maxwell Sheeran's Ocean Beach Pleasure Park. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful park on the amusement park literally on the beach, right on the beach there. So yeah, if you can mix, there's a lot of content creators that have done this, and if you can mix the two in, because the Hoppings is open literally all day, every day. If you can cram in a visit to Ocean Beach, highly recommend it. Huss breakdance there, and new pirate ship. Celebrated birds. Trick, evening Trick. Know it before, but hi, yeah. If you're new to the channel, if anyone's new to the channel, I've not even looked how many we've got in, guys. I just appreciate guys keeping the chat going. I'm always amazed when anyone turns up to my live streams. I have been for 4 years, especially with the gaps in content and stuff. But we're pushing on. We are pushing on. But I do appreciate it. TikTok Live. Don't get me started on the TikTok shop. Everyone's a QVC presenter on TikTok. Every third post. But Rob says, yeah, Goose will be much better this year, price-wise. They've started a price cap and consistent pricing, and more cheap one day and expensive weekends. That's good. I think it needs that. I understand why Sherman will rack up the pricing, because they'd argue that in bad trading conditions and bad weather, they'll drop the pricing considerably for rides or have happy hours. But I think there just needs to be that medium. I think it's a good idea. You're one of the best challenge. What was that, Sean? It's Alex Crow's Psycho. We've done that one. Let me just catch up again. Cat's moving thick and fast. And thank you for coming in, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming in. NUFC, I'll always stick with your channel. I love your videos. You do your lives as well as me. Yeah, we're going to be broadening out the content. I think that I've said this before. I'm going off on a tangent now, aren't I? I'll come back to that. Let me just see if I've missed anything on. Download the ride vouchers from the Hoppings website. There is 50p off all the rides on a sheet of vouchers that you can print off. Black and white copies are accepted, I'm sure, because they're accepted anywhere else. The sitemap will be available. The website is just waiting for that to be uploaded. But pop your email address into the Hoppings website. They'll email you the link for the ride vouchers. Just print them off. Loads of toilets there. They're always in the middle of the ground. Speaking from someone who's had a bit of trouble finding them on the first and second visits, they're always on the middle of the ground at either side. Usually, there is a cash point there as well. It's usually opposite. Dave Moss might be able to back me up on this one. Is the cash machine Sprinter van still opposite Razzmatazz? Because it was there a couple of years ago. Last time I was there. So obviously they're going to charge you for withdrawing your cash. Last time I was there, it's through just under £3. You've got to expect that. Because it's a cash machine in the middle of a field. It's not cheap to hire these things. So either take cash before you go, or try card. But I would guess that cash is preferred, because the wireless connection for these card machines on these rides are very subject to where they are geographically in the country. So yeah, always take cash with you. Do you think UK will get an Olympian looping coaster one day? I wish it would. But I'd love to see one of these big European coasters come for an event like the Hoppings, but I don't think it's going to happen because of the short amount of time compared to the likes of Winter Wonderland that offset the cost of bringing it over from Europe. But I would love to see one of those coasters at somewhere like the Hoppings or somewhere like that, or maybe a static park for a year. Just have a residency at a static park for a year. God knows Alton Towers could do with one of those right now, but that is a rant for another life. Good evening, Michael Bethwaite. No, unfortunately not. So I thought we'd do this live stream. We'll be doing some Hoppings content, like everybody else, through all the footage that I've got over the years. Can you do more ski jump videos? I love ski jump rides. Yeah, I love ski jump rides as well. Hackett's, if you've not seen the Knutsford vlog, we're doing Hackett's ski jump there. I want to get back on Jamie Whiting's ski jump as well, and I wanted to get a couple of other ski jump creds, but that might take a little while longer. Put my teeth in. Been a while. Oh, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. Could be good to catch up with you at Trafford, mate. Let me know if you find out the dates for opening night at Trafford. Let me know, and I'll do my best to meet you down there, or definitely at some point early on in the run at Trafford. Travels with Trevor Boff. Go and subscribe to the guys on YouTube, guys. Travels with Trevor Boff. Evening to you. Cash is king, Rob. Cash is king. Yeah. I saw the paperwork was the reason you're putting. Yeah, I should imagine there's a lot of that. Yeah, it's just not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. The only other thing is that maybe maybe a UK showman would buy one and put it in a seaside park. Don't know. Who knows what the future will hold? Tango Man, try and fit Olympian looping in Ocean Beach. Yeah, I would literally be pushing the Sizzler and the pirate ship, just pushing it across the park. Everything else into a corner, and we get something like Alpina Barn on the other side. Retro Squad, definitely. Just quickly finishing off on the Hoppings. If you're going for the first time, if you've made it this far on the live, guys, if you're watching on the replay, give it a like. I appreciate that. Dogs on park. Dogs are allowed at the Hoppings, but must be kept on a lead. So yeah, you take your dogs, and there is obviously on-site security and medical services for any trips and falls, or anyone faints. For God's sake, don't be one of those people that faints this weekend at the Hoppings. Go on all these rides, all these big thrill rides, like I do. And if you're not keeping hydrated, it'll quickly like that, because it's a big ground to be walking around in the heat. So yeah, plenty of fluids, guys. Plenty of fluids. And that is it for the Hoppings. That is literally it. Yeah. Hoppings 2025, like I say, there's the 48, don't know how to point. There we go. There we go. Tommy Green's flying coaster. Did that I think I did. Did that travel with travel with Stanley Cubbins? I'm sure I've ridden that at Stanley Cubbins Ground. I'm sure we've had that here. There's a big park that I live literally on the edge of, on the Wirral. I went to a summer festival here about 5 years ago, and I'm sure it was. There's only one, wasn't there? There's only one in the Northwest that was travelling about 5 years ago. But yeah, very interesting machines. The flying coasters. Yeah. Well, if it's earning the money, Rob, I'm still waiting for Das Fun Shift to return to Manchester. I really do miss that. Really miss that machine. Where's Roller Disco? Earning proper money, Dave. Earning proper money. Yeah, we'll be doing a live stream on that probably next. We'll be going through the theme parks and some bits and pieces. Is Drop Out going to the Hop-ins, and is the new Super Bowl from France going? New Super Bowl from France? Help me out, guys. I'm not too sure about that. Obviously, Clark's Super Bowl will be going out. I think that's the only Super Bowl, as far as I'm aware, that goes Hop-ins. But the Drop Tower is going, as far as I'm aware. That's the headline attraction for this year. I should say one of the headline attractions, but it's the new headline attraction for this year. 7-year waiting list for a Lunarix already, so we won't see you until 2030th. It's 2030 at the earliest. Didn't they say that? Didn't somebody say when that first came out that it was going to a UK park? When KMG first announced it, I'm sure it came out. I remember covering it on one of the live streams. I'm sure somebody said it was going to. The first one was already bought for a UK park. No. Should the Hop-ins charge to go on the fairground or limited ride to stop the idiots? I think free entry. I think free entry should be preserved everywhere. To be honest, I'm not a fan of paid entry. In some locations, I understand the reason for a nominal fee, like £1, £1.50 or something like that, because it helps to upkeep the costs of the security and fencing and all that. It all costs, and theming and stuff like that. And it can help keep the rides cheaper as well with an entry fee for everyone, including the non-riders, but only a nominal fee. But on the whole, definitely not really a fan of paid entry. Unlimited riding. Can you imagine unlimited riding at the Hop-ins? I think if they had unlimited riding at the Hop-ins, I think half the visitors would be passed out in the sun by probably about 4 o'clock because of how hot it is. But I think I think it's better for the show, and I think it's better for people to be able to budget. Is whilst you will get a lot better value for money from an unlimited riding system as you do. It's certainly not going to be an unlimited riding price that we see at individual small fares of 12, 13, 14 quid, 10 quid even. So I think those people that are on a really tight budget, free admission, paper ride, allows people to tailor their visit to the budget. I think that's really important, very important. I think we went to Knutsford on the side, and I think we just I knew you were there. I know you were there. I was keeping an eye out for you, but I think I had the ride sweats after the ski jump because it'd been that long since I'd been on anything. So I was probably in a daze. Let's have a look. I don't know if it's just me, but that does this. But before the Hop-ins starts, like days before, I'll just binge watch all YouTube videos previous years of the Hop-ins. Yes, yeah. I think we all do that. Let me know in the chat, guys. We all do that, surely. I do if I'm not going. Don't forget to watch mine too. There's some cracking vlogs out there from the Hop-ins. Slothy Vlogs did some great stuff up there. There's loads of other content creators that have done great vlogs of the Hop-ins. Dows's family owned the Super Bowl from France. Ah, right. Okay. So that's Dave. That Dows's, correct me if I'm wrong, that's Yorkshire way. Is it Sheffield Doncaster way they travel? I remember going to it's Warren Dows's Funfairs do the St. Ledger, isn't it? At Doncaster when they were one year. The infamous lost vlog there. Good ground there. Yappin's Lodge. Really? Bloody hell. Where are you going to put it all? Have they driven the amount of car parking spaces down to 15? Just fill the car park with machines. Oxygen not attending. Right, so that's, like I say, it's difficult to, without the official ride list that hopefully we'll get in the next day or two. I know it must take a lot of work. On Sunday the 22nd of June, it's my 40th birthday. Well, happy birthday, Michael. What are your plans? What are your plans for your 40th? God, I remember my 40th. Blackpool for the weekend for my 40th. Good weekend. Good weekend. Yes, it's on the walls to Bridlington Park. Oh. But right, we've gone over about 10 minutes. I really appreciate. Thank you very much for everyone that's been in the chat and kept the chat going. I thought I'd literally be sat here as I do every time I switch the live button on. sat on my own just talking to myself. If you're watching this on the replay and you've made it this far, thank you very, very much. If you can like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. If you're going to the Hoppings, have an amazing time. It's an amazing event. Wish I was going, but you know, you can't get everywhere. You can't get everywhere. But yeah, wish all the showmen all the best for the run. The weather looks fantastic, which they deserve it. Which they do deserve it up there because they've had the fair share of years where it hasn't been great. Slotty Vlogs, where's Daz? He's parked outside Forest Ground, isn't he? In the car, waiting for the pull on. And he's back with a bang with the Goose Fair pull on. Oh, I missed Daz. I watched a few Daz's vlogs a few weeks back. Back with a banger. Joker Breakdance, is it, Sean? Joker Breakdance at the Hoppings. That is incredible. If Joker's there. Dexter, is it Dexter Hackett? Is it Dexter Hackett's Joker? Thanks, David. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining all the live streams. Big Ben still getting the UK. Oh, right, okay. But needs to happen. Right, I'm gonna call it quits there, guys, because we're coming up to 9:15, and I've lost the will and the ability to talk in complete sentences. So thanks very much again for joining us. Go to the Hoppings if you can. Highly recommend it. Have a great time if you go in there, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Cheers, guys. Take care.